What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and this time we're playing Metal Cooler, one of the banned characters in Unofficial Skies tournament that's coming up, because I was surprised to hear that all androids regardless of stats are being banned in that tournament, and I thought that was a little excessive. And if you want to watch my review of all the rule sets, go to my last video. I went over it myself, but after playing Metal Cooler for a little while, I put Cooler on the same tier as my favorite character, Bootanks. And in fact, I could even argue that Bootanks has a slightly better tool set than Metal Cooler, because he has a better stock move and explosive wave, and he has a 1 skill point full power transformation that allows him to get his key back and after image loop. So why is Metal Cooler banned but Bootanks isn't? Basically, it's just because of bias in the community that's been around since basically the base game. Certain mechanics are just not liked by the community and others are more accepted. Like for example, regen is considered extremely cheese, but you can explosive wave an opponent like 5 to 6 times and that is generally accepted. In the case of Metal Cooler, he combines two hated mechanics, regen and the android property. So basically that's just a wrap for him. People are just gonna hate him regardless of what you say, okay? But honestly, at this point in the game, there's certain things that truly are skill issues, and in the fact of android property in a tournament setting where people can super counter way more effectively than just the overall player base, key advantage can be overcome with the super counter mechanic. So do I think banning Cooler is necessary in the tournament? I really don't. Remember guys, this is a tournament where Jiren is going to be playable. Jiren basically hits like a truck, is as fast as Kid Buu, his key blasts do more damage, and he also has a regen and probably the best skill point ability in the game, explosive wave. So if Jiren is able to be played in the tournament, why can't we play Metal Cooler, okay? And even if you could make the argument that Metal Cooler is better than Jiren, is he that much better that he deserves to be banned? I really don't think so, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because this game in a way reminds me of Smash Bros. Not in quality, God no, but it is kind of like a party game with competitive elements. So I've seen a tournament ecosystem being built around Smash Bros, and in the Smash Bros Melee tournaments, we saw the meta change drastically over time. Meta characters shifted multiple times in that game because the player base kept evolving, and with new skills comes new meta characters. And that wouldn't have happened if characters were being excessively banned from the start, okay? So sometimes you have to let the meta play out and see what happens. Maybe Metal Cooler is better than Jiren, maybe not, but we'll never know because he's banned in the tournament, you know? The fusion ban obviously is necessary because those characters are just better in every way, stats wise, but maybe we don't need to ban all of them. Also, like maybe you can include a base Gotenks and allow him to start from base and maybe transform up to Super Saiyan, and that would balance him appropriately against Jiren, who hits harder than base Gotenks. But I guess my overall message of this video is that there's some bias lingering in the community, and it's preventing tournaments from including a lot of the cast in the tournament. Okay, there's some characters that have cool elements and cool mechanics that we could include if we just take a little bit of a closer look into the character and balance them according to viability and stats, not just blanket ban androids or blanket ban fusions. You know, if we take a more detailed approach and see if they're actually balanced characters, maybe we can include them in tournaments and maybe we could see some interesting metas. But I will say it is nice to have a tournament that is more geared towards a little bit lower DP characters compared to the high DP characters, because at the top end, of course, character variety suffers a lot, but here in the 7 DP range and maybe like in the 8 DP range, you get a lot more character variety. So if we're gonna make a tournament to improve character variety, what I don't want to do is just ban most of the cast, because then it just defeats the purpose, right? That is the message of this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.